Hi soulmates, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. On today's tutorial, I'll be showing us how to make this beautiful dress displayed on your screen. It is very easy to make and beginner friendly. If it is something you like to learn, let's get right into the video. So this is the fabric I'll be using for this dress and then the Aso-Oke. To know how many yards you'll be needing for this tutorial, it depends on the size of your gathers and the size of your client. For me, I'll be making use of 2.5 yards and some inches, but we advise you go with 3 yards. So next, I'll be folding my fabric into 4 because we are going to be cutting both the front and the back together. To know the exact fabric to put on fold, you'll be taking your shoulder measurement plus your sleeve length, because we are going to be cutting this like Bubu. You can see how I'm showing you guys on the screen. I'll be using this paper for illustration. First, you're going to fold your fabric into 2. After then, you're going to fold into 4. So we'll be cutting both the front and the back together. So on the folded end, we are going to be taking our shoulder measurement and our neck width. So after folding our fabric like so, you can see we have both the front and the back together. The next thing we are going to do is to take our shoulder measurements. So the next thing I'm going to do is to take my shoulder measurement divided by 2. The shoulder measurement I'm working with is 16 inches. Divided by 2, it will give me 8 inches. After then, I'll go ahead to add my sleeve measurement. The sleeve measurement I'm working with is 10 inches plus my folding allowance. So I'll go ahead to mark down the 10 inches. All together will give me 18 inches. After taking our sleeve measurement, the next measurement we are going to take is our neck width. The neck width I'm working with is 3 inches for both the front and the back, and for the depth I'll be taking 1 inch for the back and 7 inches for the front. So I'll get my rollers and I'm going to join the lines together. So after taking 7 inches for our neck depth for the front, the next thing I'm going to do is to take our armhole measurement, which happen to be my chest line measurement. So for my sleeve opening, I'll be taking 10 inches for my sleeve opening, which happens to be my chest line. That's where I'll be inputting my bust measurement. So the next thing I'm going to do is to take the measurement for our shoulder to our sleeve. I'll bring it down to my chest line and I'm going to connect it with a straight line like so. So after connecting it, I went ahead to add 1 inch for our sewing allowance. As you can see, the other line which indicates our sewing allowance, which means I took 11 inches from our shoulder measurement to our chest line. After ruling out my chest line, the next thing I'm going to do is to divide my bust measurement by 4. After dividing my bust measurement by 4, I'm going to add 2 inches for ease and 1 inch for sewing allowance. So my bust measurement divided by 4 is 10 inches, and I'm going to add 2 inches for ease, and after then I'm going to add 1 inch for sewing allowance. As we can see from the video, this dress has 2 parts, the upper part and the gathers part. So we are going to be cutting it into 2. The full length of this dress is 35, so I'll be using 27 inches for the upper part, and then we'll be joining the remaining one to complete the down part with our gathers. So what I did here was to take my measurement from shoulder to 27 inches and I added 1 inch for joining allowance. So the total measurement I'll be taking for the upper part is 28 inches. After inserting my measurement, I went ahead to take my ruler and roll it out on the straight line. So the next measurement we are going to take is our waist measurement. From my shoulder to waist is 17.5. So I'll go ahead to roll out 17.5 on a straight line. After rolling out my waist measurement, the next thing I'm going to do is to divide my waist by 4. After then, I'm going to mark what I got, and after then I'm going to add 2 inches for ease and 1 inch for sewing allowance. After marking out our waist measurement, the next thing we are going to do is to go to our hip measurement. We are going to divide our hip measurement by 4. We are still going to add our 2 inches ease allowance, and I'm also going to add 1 inch for sewing allowance. So after putting out our hip measurement, the next thing we are going to do is to connect from our bust to our waist. After then, we are going to connect to our hip. If you've watched up to this place and you've not clicked on the subscribe button, what are you waiting for? Kindly click on the subscribe button, turn on your bell notification, like, share. So the next thing we are going to do is to connect our armhole, as you can see me do in the video. So on my sleeve length, I'll come in by 1/2 inch and I'm going to connect it slantedly upwards. So after connecting our sleeve, the next thing I'm going to do is to rule out my front neck depth. Remember, the neck depth we're using for the front is 7 inches. So I'm going to get my ruler and I'm going to rule it out. This is just like a guide of how we are going to cut the front. So after ruling out the front neck depth, the next thing I'm going to do is to add 1 inch for our joining allowance. Remember, we'll be adding gathers at the hem of our dress. So I'll be adding 1 inch that we're going to use to join the gathers. After ruling out the lines, we are going to cut out our dress. After cutting out her dress, we are going to cut out the neck depth. First, we'll cut out the neck depth for the back before cutting out the neck depth for the front. As you can see me doing the video, I've gone ahead to cut out the depth for the back. Next, I'll be taking my pocket measurement where I'll be inserting my pocket. All I did was to come down from my shoulder measurement with 18 inches. I came down by 18 inches and I'm going to notch that place. That's where I'm going to be inserting my pocket. So after notching, I'm going to flip my fabric like so as to cut out our neck design, the Aso-Oke on the front of the neckline. So all I'm going to do is to take 2 inches from our neck depth and I'm going to take it all the way down. After then, I'm going to connect it. As you can see me doing the video, I'm going to connect it from this 8 inches to the neck width. Watch the way I'm going to connect it. From that place, I'm going to connect it to the neck width. So after connecting the 2 inches to our neck width, as you can see me doing the video, the next thing I'm going to do is to cut it out. After ruling out and cutting out the 2 inches on the center front, this is what our dress is looking like. So the next thing we are going to do is to take our round measurement. Before then, make sure you notch this center back of your dress, open it up, and you're going to take the round measurement from one end to the other end. You're going to take your measurement all round. Just watch the direction of my hand. After taking the measurement from one end to the other, whatever you get is what you're going to use to cut out your Aso-Oke for the design on the neck. So if you got maybe up to 60, when cutting, make sure you add like 3 or 4 inches to be on the safe side. So I've gone ahead to take the round measurement from one end to the other. So I'll be using this Aso-Oke fabric to cut out the design on the neck. All I need to do is just to take the measurement I took on the dress from one end to the other. Please, when cutting, try to add like 4 or 5 inches extra so that you'll be on the safe side. After cutting out the length that I needed, I went ahead to measure 2.5 inches. Remember, we removed 2 inches from the dress. For the front, we removed 2 inches. So I'll go ahead to add 2.5. We'll be using ½ inch to join it back to the dress. After cutting out our Aso-Oke, we are going to be joining it to the dress. Please let me remind you guys, when joining the Aso-Oke to your dress, make sure you are joining it from the part that we cut out with scissors. That particular place is where you are going to join to the fabric. So you are going to start from one end to the other end, but make sure you are starting on that place we cut out with our scissors, not the other end, so that you have a neat finishing. As you can see me showing you on the video, that place that we inserted our scissors, that is where you are going to join to your fabric. After attaching it to the fabric, you are going to sew it all round. Before going to my machine to join the neck, I've gone ahead to cut out this fabric I'll be using to cut out our pocket. What I'll do is just to fold my fabric into 2 and unfold it into 4, because we are going to be cutting for both sides of our pocket, so we need 4 of this. So next, I'll put my hand on my fabric and I'm just going to take a measurement. We all know how to cut pocket, so I'm going to mark out 7 inches and I'm going to connect it all together, and I will get my scissors and cut it out. After cutting out our pocket, I'm going to take it to my sewing machine. I'll join my pocket, I'll join the neck design. When I'm done, I'll bring it and come and show it to you guys. So I've gone ahead to join both the Aso-Oke design and our pocket, and this is what we have. You guys can see how beautiful this is. Our dress is coming together. So after attaching the pocket and the neck design, the next thing we are going to do is to join the neckline. You are going to join the center front together. To do this, you're going to take your front line neck depth measurement. After then, you are going to overlap it with like 0.25. yeah, you're going to overlap it together like so. Watch my hand, and you're going to sew it down. Remember, our sleeve have this Aso-Oke design on it, and when we are taking our measurement, we took 18 inches from our shoulder to our sleeve length, 18 inches. So I'll go ahead to add 2.5 inches for the design on the sleeve. So after attaching the Aso-Oke to the sleeve, the next thing I'm going to do is to turn it inside out, front side facing front side like so. Watch the direction of my hand, and I'm going to sew it by 1 inch from the sleeve opening. I'm going to sew it to the pocket, and I'm going to sew it down. When I'm done, I'll show it to you guys. So after joining, this is what our dress is looking like. And I remember this dress have a belt. So before joining the side, I've gone ahead to cut out this fabric I'll be using for our belt. The fabric can be any inches long, how long you want your belt to be. I use 3 inches, but I would advise you to use 4 inches to cut out your belt because mine was very small. So I've gone ahead to cut out my belt, and I'm going to measure from my shoulder. I'll come down by 17 inches. Yeah, I'll come down by 17 inches, and I'm going to notch it. That is where I'll be inserting my belt. I'll be inserting it to the back part of our dress before joining. After notching, I'll take the belt to my machine, and I'm going to sew it and turn it inside out and give it a good press. After which, I'll bring it to where we notch, and I'm going to put it in between the front and the back. As you can see me do, you're going to put it in between the front and the back, and you're going to flip it like so, and you're going to sew it all the way down. You're going to sew it from the sleeve to the pocket, and you're going to take it down. When I'm done, I'll show you. After sewing, this is what we have. I've gone ahead to join our pocket, our belt, and our dress is coming together already. You can see how beautiful our dress is looking. So the next thing we are going to do is to make our gathers to complete the length of our dress. To do this, you're going to take the round measurement of the hem. As you can see me in the video, you're just going to take the round measurement. After then, you are going to times it by 2. So whatever you have at the hem of the dress, you are just going to times it by 2, and that is what we are going to be gathering to make the full length of this dress. The length we are working with is length 35. We've gone ahead to cut the upper part to be 27 inches plus 1 inch for sewing allowance. So the next thing we are going to do is to cut out 8 inches by times 2 of the hem of the dress. So that's what we are going to cut out, and we are going to. I've gone ahead to cut out this fabric I'll be using to complete the length of our dress. This is the fabric we'll be using to do our gathers. The length of the fabric is 8 inches plus 1 inch for hemming allowance, that is 9 inches. Remember, the length we cut out for our dress is 27 inches plus 1 inch. So we'll be using this one to complete our dress. The width of the fabric is times 2 of the measurement we took for the round hem of our dress, and the length is 9 inches with our hemming allowance. So the next thing I did was to fold my fabric into 4 so that I'll be notching it. I folded it into 4 so that I'll be able to gather the dress, so that one part will not be bigger than the other part. So I'll be able to gather the dress equally without over gathering on one particular side. So after notching, I will take it to my sewing machine. I'm going to hem the down part. After hemming the down part, I'm going to gather. As I'm sewing, I'll be gathering it to my dress. When I'm done, I'll come and show it to you guys. After joining the gathers, this is the outcome of our dress. You can see how beautiful the dress is looking already. I'm going to take it to my weaving machine and weave the inside to give it a neat finishing, and here we go, and I'm going to give it a good press. If you've watched up to this place and you find this video helpful, kindly click on the subscribe button, like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in my next one, and this is the outcome of our dress. Thanks for watching. Bye.